Hi, this is Charlie Mato-Toyela with another video from bluebearflutes.com. Just wanted to show you some of what our material looks like when we collect it. You may hear some of the traffic out there because we are near a road, kind of a moderately busy highway, but we're on a little back road and have a lot of fantastic sawgrass or marsh reed. Call it a number of things. It's an indigenous type of cane that lives, all over the United States and lots of other countries for that matter. It's pretty common stuff. If I remember right, history, the Egyptians actually built sailing ships out of it. Any of you have ever checked out the Kon-Tiki expedition? And also people in South America live on giant houseboats made out of it right now, which is kind of cool. Indian people all over the United States use this stuff for drinking straws. They used it for boats, building houses, and making flutes. Lots and lots of flutes. I've seen lots of them, the ancient ones that were made out of this stuff. So just wanted to show you what it looks like when we collect it. You've seen the little clip at the beginning of this video to let you see what it looks like on the roadside as we're coming to a clearing or a patch of it. And what I have here in my hand is a fresh one. This little guy here is not one that I would dream of using to make a flute out of or anything, because it still has its leaf kind of covering the whole shaft here, which means he is way fresh. If I push too hard, actually I can hear it breaking some of the fiber inside. I'm not hurting the guy. He's going to be just fine. He might grow a little differently now that I've touched him right there, but they blow back and forth inside of their habitat all the time. But what I wanted to show you was the different grades and different types of material and how it is that I collect it, because my dad and I used to come out and collect bamboo or river cane or sawgrass even. And when we did, we would always get the stuff that was drying, or dead, or on its way, which is pretty much the way I like to get it. This guy here, if you notice, he's lost a lot of his leaves. They're browning in different places, and his skin is actually yellowing right here. It has a little shoot, so he's on a different path than many of these other guys. You might see a couple of dead ones off into the clearing here. I've got a couple that I've already taken, and I see another one I'm gonna have to get. But I've got different varying grades of age here. This one here has dry leaves on it, and the shaft is yellow. I could probably use him, but I would prefer not to. What I'd prefer, here's a good one. Yeah, right there. Just kidding, I didn't really break it. This guy here he's been dead for a while. He has a small amount of green or yellow right here, but it's almost undetectable. It's got a nice hardness to it. You can tell it's ready to be made mini flutes out of, or our 4-hole whistles, or a number of things. And I'm going to take this one home and use it. And I wanted to give you an idea too of how big this stuff gets. I've collected so much of this stuff over the years, I forget to show everybody. But this is another piece of the same patch. I mean, I just found it on the ground here before we started the video. But this will make a nice flute. This guy here could easily make a F sharp or even an E flute if I wanted to, which is kind of cool to be made out of sawgrass. Very good material for making flutes. Very lightweight, very durable. Like I said, Indian people made drinking straws out of this thing, so it can be wet and dry over and over again. We've made fish baskets out of it, and when I say we, I mean my family's made fish baskets out of this stuff, something I learned as a kid. My dad and I used to fish a lot and use a lot of different kinds of baskets where we're allowed. A little disclaimer in there, in case any Game and Fish Commission are watching. I'm just kidding, guys. But anyway, yeah, so we actually made fish baskets out of this kind of stuff. When my dad and I made them, we would always split them in half. It would keep them from cracking down the road, because the kind of fish baskets we use stayed wet a lot. But the smaller ones, you can weave with them, and they're really great, good stuff. It's a fantastic material, a little sharp, and if you stay in this patch long enough like we do, you get a little itchy off of it, but after a while it goes away. It's not like the other type that has a spike that grows out of it that you really can't see with your eyes, but once you touch it, the spikes stick all over your fingers and you say, what's that? This stuff's a little different. But anyway, very good stuff. We're here in, once again, the southeast of the United States, actually southeastern Alabama today, although I've cut this stuff in Louisiana, Texas, let's see, I've cut it, I think I've seen it in North Carolina one time we were out that way, and I know I've seen it all along the East Coast otherwise. But like I say, if you can't find any of this available, a lot of your craft and hobby stores have this stuff. May have come from the Philippines or somewhere, very similar plant. You know, really is a good material for making flutes. But anyway, like I said, just wanted to show you a little bit of what we use this stuff for. And if you have any questions or have any other videos that you'd like us to make, we have several new ones on the way, by the way. Lots of those playing videos I've been promising over the year are coming to a culmination here. And I'm sure we'll have those ready for you soon as well. But any questions or anything, feel free to shoot us an email. Find our website, bluebearflutes.com. Find us on Facebook under Blue Bear Arts. And we'll look forward to hearing from you and having another video out there for you about Native American flutes very soon. So take care. Again, Charlie Mato-Toyela out, and we'll see you on the web.